we have tours coming through, not to make you feel less special, but you are special, but we have tours coming through this building probably 3 or 4 times a week, maybe at least 2 or 3. Yeah. And what's great is the kids will be sitting here doing their work, and I'll say, hey, Josh, tell me about that. And they have a chance to explain their project to a stranger, which is huge, because if you're 15 or 16 years old and you haven't explained a technical project to somebody else, how do you know if you're boring them or not? So let's say I'm talking to Mary, and I see Mary kind of like looking around the room and going, God, I can't wait to get back to the beach. That was really nice this morning. Wow, whatever. I'm not addressing. I go into P and S waves and about so-and-so, so-and-so, and I see her eyes sort of glaze over. I need to talk about something that's a little bit more interesting. Or if I notice that she's really starting to get excited and ask questions about it, I know I can ramp it up a little bit and talk a little bit more technically. So this is an art that we actually teach, or a skill that we teach our kids to do, so that they can express very technical things to anybody. Someone who's at their level, above their level, or someone who may not be at their level, but may be still interested in what's going on. And that's probably one of the key things that we actually teach here, is how to express yourselves. Einstein said, or actually it was Hans Bethe, he said, famous German guy, he said, anyone who can't explain their most challenging or difficult theory to a barmaid, sorry about that, pejorative, it was 1930, to a barmaid is a charlatan. So let me repeat it again. He says, anyone who can't take their most complex thing and explain it to the simplest person is a fake. Okay? So our kids should all be able to explain their project and not use jargon or, well, it's blah, 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 blah. It should be something they could actually explain. Yeah. All right, now, and I'll turn on the monitor so you can see it a little bit bigger. And as I said before, no one's in there. If you see someone walking around there, they probably shouldn't be there, or they might be doing some sort of work, because there are other people that, that visit the site. Looks like they're turning this all the way off. Let's see. Yep, it's all the way off. There we go. So what you should see now is you'll see those pictures